I'm Chris Mendoza. I go by Dappur, and I'm a Rocket League player for Counterlogic Gaming. I used to play a lot of Need for Speed Underground on GameCube, probably the game I played the most. That really influenced me when it came to my interest in cars growing up. I would replicate, or try my best to replicate, cars from Fast and the Furious and cars my dad had. My dad's had so many cars, it's ridiculous.
Hi, my name is Brian Jemison. I'm a professional touring VIP corporate disc jockey, former drifter, mechanic, autocross racer. Chris is my son.
My dad and I we watched a ton of YouTube videos on just cars with just modded engines, crazy engine swaps, new exotic cars coming out. His taste is pretty similar to mine, well, because he influenced my taste. So my dad's more into European cars, but I grew a like for them too. I have an interest in everything, so.
The great thing about my family is we're all car people, especially my mom, Chris's grandma. She's actually the person who kind of piqued my interest in cars because the woman has had nothing but sports cars her entire life.
Growing up, my dad used to street race and drift in Japan, and I would always hear stories about it, and growing up, I thought it was like the coolest thing.
I grew up a military brat. My mom and dad were both in the military. I started with my love for cars by being a member of a sports car club on base called Tokyo Sports Car Club. I remember my very first time I ever tried to drift. I get on the street, I'm looking at the turn, it's just like you would think it would go in the movies. I turn the wheel, car decides it doesn't want to do what I wanted it to do. Swung around hard, hit the rear quarter panel on the side of the guardrail. Friends gave me pointers on learning how to overcome the e-brake. And then I learned the proper way, and it was history after that.
I think I was just naturally born competitive. I remember, I think I was like 4 or 5. I'd be playing Mario Kart Double Dash, and I'd be playing on like 150 cc's, and I remember I'd be like losing. I'd get like second place. I'd get like extremely mad, and then my mom would like told me to just like stop playing if I'm gonna get mad, but I think I was just naturally competitive. Cars
for us and our family have always been a building block to other things. You kind of use the same process to get through problems. You first figure out what the problem is, try to fix it. If you can't fix it, you ask for help. I pretty much give him the green light on everything because I want him to be able to make a decision and not be afraid to fail. There's a lot of parents that they don't want their kids to fail. I actually want him to fail a few things in life. That way he knows how to pick himself up. He's never down for a long time, and he always picks up and keeps going because he does have that absolute desire to succeed.
I think it's crazy now how I'm a professional Rocket League player, so cars and competing are like big in my life now. When I discovered like Rocket League, I just stuck to it and I got lucky in a way.
Yeah, it just completely took me by surprise. And what I loved about it though is that he was so happy and so intent on doing it, and I just saw a different him. It's like he found something he latched onto and knew that he wanted to put effort into. So at that point I was like, great. And I'm glad that you latched onto it so quick. I mean, it's like, wow. Every day I'm like, wow.
Ultimately, the end goal for me is just to be happy in the position I'm in and to take advantage of it also. I want to branch out and be able to like stream other games, be a YouTuber, or be a big personality and just gaming in general. First and foremost, I'm very, very proud of you. I'm your biggest fan, one of your biggest fans. I will continue to support you in all of your decisions related to this journey that you put yourself on.